motorcycle or race car?
Both. I like to drive race cars a couple times a year when I can, and I have 2 Harleys that I love to ride. Don't get to ride them enough, so I'd say both.
When in the office, where do you spend most of your time?
You'll find me most times on the second floor. I love everything I do with the company, but the second floor is where software development, design, and that stuff with Meevo 2 is going on, and that's where I feel like my time is best spent, because although I'm not coding anymore, I'm helping make sure we're building the right features and building them right.
How are you revolutionizing retention?
So client retention is so important for salons, and we actually brought it to the industry early on in the 90s, but I always wanted to do that next thing. So we finally did in Meevo 2, and I'm excited, is we created the industry's first retention projection report. So I can run a report today and it'll tell me for this month, next month, and the following month what I'm trending for new client and repeat client retention, so I can finally fix it before it happens, rather than look back at January and go, oh man, we had a problem. So very excited about being very progressive and still inventing and creating new stuff for the industry.
What are 3 game-changing advancements in Meevo 2?
So many different things, but if I have to say 3, it would be combo bar first. We have a patent on that where you can actually speak and or type commands, or have the appointment book morph to what the client's saying. So today or tomorrow with Susie, a haircut, and the appointment book actually shows the openings instantly, morphs and opens to only those days and those employees. So the combo bar is amazing. The next thing would be smart centers, because I'm just always been about making sure that the KPIs and the metrics that salons and spas need are kind of in the reports and at the forefront. Well, with Smart Center, they design their own KPI dashboards that show as the background to the software. So rather than seeing a white screen with a logo, they're seeing the stuff that matters to them. So that's super progressive. And then the last thing I think is precision booking. Precision booking is something that we just invented that allows you to have a 15-minute view, but when you go to book that waxing service or that 20-minute service or that 40-minute service, you can go into precision mode that instantly changes the appointment book to a 5-minute segment. So I can put all 3 waxes inside of a 15-minute segment, go back to the 15-minute view, and actually just see all 3 little slivers inside that view. So really doing some really cool stuff with regard to the appointment book, which is one of the most important things for any service providing business like a salon or a spa.
Speaking of game-changing, what's your favorite football team?
The Dallas Cowboys, and people wonder why, because I'm in New Jersey. Why don't I like New York Giants? I grew up in South Dakota until I was 14, and it was either Minnesota Vikings, Chicago Bears, or Dallas Cowboys. So in the 70s, Dallas Cowboys were an easy choice.
Name a couple of the largest clients to convert to Meevo 2.
So going back 3 years ago, we converted JCPenney and Sephora all over the United States into Meevo 2 early on.
Extra long massage or extra hour of sleep?
Both. I tend to fall asleep during good massages sometimes, so if I did an 80-minute and enjoyed 20 minutes of it and passed out for 60, that's a perfect hour and a half.
What improvements have you made to Millennium Systems International to improve your clients' experience?
Done a lot. In the last few years, we tripled the size of the company, and a lot of that's around support and development to be able to get things out faster. We've actually invested heavily into Salesforce to completely automate our ticket tracking and offerings that we allow to be able to support our clients better from that perspective. We completely changed out the phone system, so we have callback capabilities so people don't have to wait on hold. We've got all kinds of metrics on how long people hold. There's been a lot of different things. And the other thing is we've invested heavily in education and improving the LMS learning management system that's part of Meevo 2, walkthroughs that actually walk you through, hey, how do I sell a gift card? And the user guide is 3 times the size Millennium's user guide ever was. So really investing in the tools that's going to help people use the system better, the infrastructure here at Millennium to be able to support them better. So a lot of investments in the last few years preparing for Meevo 2's success.
Red or white wine?
Red wine all day, Cabernet, Caymus if it's available.